Hello everyone, welcome to this presentation on UNIX System Overview. Today, myself I am going to introduce you about the UNIX operating system. So, everyone is familiar with an operating system. So, what's an operating system? It provides the services for the programs they run. So what different else services we use? We use the different services like execution of a program, opening a file, reading a file, allocating the memory for the program which you are executing, displaying the date, and the so on various different services. So there are different types of operating systems. So in short, to define an operating system, it is a software that controls the hardware resources of computer and provides an environment under which program can run. So take a pause, think and write the examples of the operating systems you know. Think of it, the different operating systems which you are using. Good. So tell me the different operating systems. It is Unix, Windows, Android and Mac OS. In the next slide, I will going to explain you about the Unix architecture. So the diagram represents the Unix architecture. If you see the diagram, it is a layer architecture. So the first layer is the kernel. Kernel is relatively small and which resides at the core of the environment of an operating system. Next to the kernel is the layers of software known as system calls. System calls interface with the kernel. Next is the library routines. The library routines are built on the top of the system calls. Again, if you see, parallel to the library routines, there is a shell. So what is a shell? Shell is a special application providing the interface for the running applications. And lastly, you will find the last layer, that is applications. So kernel, system calls, library routines, shell and applications are present in the architecture of Unix. So can you give the example for the kernel of GNU OS? The Linux is the kernel used by the GNU OS. Thank you. In the next slide, after this video, complete the quiz to perform the learning by doing activity. Thank you.